So we're going to talk about 3 easy tips to overcome approach anxiety and actually approach those beautiful girls that you see. So the first tip is you need to reframe it in your head. Instead of thinking, oh my God, I'm so scared. What happens if she rejects me? What happens if she hates me? What happens if she laughs at me? Instead of thinking that, rather reframe it in your head and start thinking thoughts like, this could be my next girlfriend. We could have an amazing conversation. This could be my next date. This could go amazingly well. This interaction is going to give me more feedback and insights for the next girl that I really like. So you can see the differences. Instead of thinking, oh my God, she's going to hate me. What happens if she laughs at me? What happens if she rejects me? Rather think, this girl could be my next girlfriend, or let's see if she's cool, or let's see how well this goes. Okay, you're changing it and thinking of the positives instead of the negatives. The next thing is you need to realize it's never as bad as you think. You're never going to drastically regret any approach. You're going there with good intentions. You want to meet this girl. It's never as bad as you think. Usually, 99% of the time, girls are not going to drastically be horribly mean to you. Okay, they're not going to tell you and swear at you and make everyone laugh at you. That happens 0.1% of the time. Okay, and that's obviously if she's in a really bad mood. It's not really to do with you. 99.9% of the time, maybe she'll give you this look, or she'll tell you she has a boyfriend, or she'll show you that she's not interested, or she'll say no thanks, or she'll walk away. But that's the worst that can happen. Okay, it's not like your life is ending. That's the worst that can happen. So realize that the absolute worst thing isn't actually that bad. And finally, a tip to get over approach anxiety is to make it easier for yourself. So instead of telling yourself in your head, I have to go speak to this girl and I want to get her number because she's so beautiful and I want to take her on a date, that's making it very difficult. You're putting so much pressure on. Rather tell yourself, let me just go start a conversation and see from there. Okay, take the pressure off. So those are the tips to getting over approach anxiety. Now, from your perspective, what are the thoughts that you're actually having in your head when maybe you're seeing guys that want to speak to you, or maybe guys come and speak to you? Are you thinking like, oh, it's probably anxiety is a big thing? Or does it happen in your head? Or are you not thinking about this?
Well, if I do notice a guy's like staring at me, watching me, and he doesn't approach me, then I do think he's maybe shy, or like feeling a bit nervous.
Okay, and in general, if a guy approaches you, are you ever thinking in your head, okay, that was probably a confident thing to do? Like, honestly, are you having those thoughts? Or is it just like, oh, it is what it is, we're in a conversation?
Yeah, I would think like, oh yeah,
okay,
he's confident of him, or he's putting himself out there.
And if a guy approaches you, for you personally, would you ever, or have you ever in the past, drastic rejections and like, get the hell away from me, if he's just being a normal, nice guy? Would you do those things? Does it depend on the mood that you're in?
If he's being normal and respectful, then no. But if he's like catcalling, or like up in my face, or like shouting at me across the room, then I would definitely just ignore him, or like,
So you can see it's never that bad. As long as you're a normal guy, you're going with good intentions, you want to start a conversation with her, 99% of women are going to be okay with it. They might not like you. They might not speak to you for longer than 5 seconds, but it is what it is, okay? You have to approach. If you don't play the game, you can never win, okay? You're not going to ever get a date or get a girlfriend if you're not taking action and trying to approach, okay? So try it, go for it, take action, approach. Even if you feel a little bit scared, go do it anyway, okay? Because you're never going to regret it, and there's so much upside on the other side, okay? Worst case, look, if you don't approach, nothing ever happens. You never know what happens with that girl, okay? Best case, you approach her and maybe you go on a date with her. Maybe she's your next girlfriend. Maybe you have a great conversation and you get certain insights from her, okay? Maybe it's just an awesome conversation. So if you enjoyed this video and you want to know exactly what to say to girls after the approach, then check below this video and you'll see everything in the description about how to join our free community, where we actually give you all the tips, tactics on what to say to a girl to actually spark that conversation.